GHS is a term that will always come up in chemical safety. In this video, we will be learning about GHS. First, what is GHS? GHS stands for Globally Harmonized System. It's a worldwide system for classifying the hazards of chemicals and sharing safety information the same way everywhere. Think of it as a common language for chemical safety. What did GHS do? Before GHS was created, different countries used different symbols, words, and formats. That caused confusion and mistakes. GHS fixed this by creating one set of rules. It standardized how we decide if something is flammable, toxic, corrosive, or dangerous to the environment with the red diamond pictograms on labels. And most importantly, GHS created a universal way of relaying hazard information for everyone handling chemicals, starting from manufacturers to customers. Why is GHS important? Because clear, consistent information prevents accidents. When everyone uses the same words, the same symbols, and the same layout, workers can spot risks quickly. Trainers can teach one system. Emergency responders can find the right instructions fast. It also helps companies follow the law and trade chemicals across borders without confusion. Let's learn about how the GHS was created. In the early 1990s, countries agreed that chemical safety information needed to be consistent worldwide. The United Nations coordinated the effort, bringing together experts from labor, health, transport, the environment, and industry. International organizations contributed methods and guidance. After years of technical work and negotiation, the first edition of the GHS, often called the Purple Book, was published in 2003. Since then, it has been updated regularly to keep the science and guidance current. Today, many countries have built GHS into their own laws, sometimes with small local differences. But the core idea is the same: a shared global system. What are the four main goals of GHS? Goal 1, protect people and the environment by making hazard information clear and reliable. Goal 2, provide a common framework that any country can adopt. Goal 3, reduce duplicate testing and evaluations by using shared criteria and shared data. Goal 4, make global trade easier by using the same classification and labeling rules across borders. As mentioned before, GHS created two main ways of relaying hazardous information: the GHS labels and safety data sheets. First, let's break down GHS labeling. A GHS label on a container gives you the quick essentials. It shows the product identifier so you know what's inside. It uses red diamond pictograms to show the type of risk at a glance, like flame, skull and crossbones, corrosion, gas cylinder, health hazard, exclamation mark, exploding bomb, and environment. The label includes a signal word, danger for more severe hazards, or warning for less severe hazards. It lists hazard statements such as highly flammable liquid and vapor, or causes serious eye irritation. It also includes precautionary statements like keep away from heat, wear protective gloves, or if in eyes, rinse cautiously with water, and shows supplier details so you know who made or supplied the chemical and how to contact them. All containers containing chemicals must have GHS labels. Even secondary containers, such as smaller bottles, squeeze tubes, etc., must also contain a secondary label to relay the hazard information. Secondly, the safety data sheet, often called the SDS. The SDS is the detailed document that follows GHS rules. Every SDS uses the same 16-section format. An SDS explains a chemical's hazards and gives clear instructions for safe use, storage, and what to do in an emergency. If you want to know more about safety data sheets, you can check our description below. Because the format is standard, you can quickly find what you need on any compliant SDS. So, how do the GHS label and the SDS connect? Think of the label as the quick snapshot and the SDS as the full story. The hazards and safety steps on the label should match what you see in Section 2 of the SDS. Use the label to spot risks instantly. Use the SDS to plan your work safely and to respond correctly if something goes wrong. How GHS protects people and the environment. From everyday cleaning products to advanced lab chemicals, GHS protects people by making hazards clear and consistent. GHS helps prevent accidents with easy-to-recognize pictograms, signal words, and plain language statements. It minimizes health risks by guiding proper PPE, ventilation, and safe handling before work begins. Supports quick, correct response in emergencies with clear first aid, fire, and spill instructions in the SDS. It keeps the environment safer through guidance on spill control, storage, transport, and proper disposal. Because the system is harmonized, you can read a label or SDS from any compliant supplier and understand it quickly. That consistency prevents accidents, protects health, and keeps work moving safely. Hope this video has helped you learn about GHS and how it has changed the chemical safety scenery. Know it, use it, stay safe.